the lying ab crunch. Now, the lying ab crunch is probably one of the most commonly butchered exercises that I commonly see in the gym. One of the key things that people forget to understand is that we want to bring the origin and insertion closer into one another. So essentially the case is trying to round the spine and hunch the back to squeeze the abdominals as tight as possible, rather than just doing a sit-up type motion where we're really biasing through those hip flexors. So one of the key things I like to do to level this up is to invest into something like an abdominal pad. These can come very cheap. Your gym may actually have access to one of those. So what I'm going to do in this position here, and I'm a really big fan of utilizing adjustable benches because I can change the degree of decline to make it either harder on the way up or easier to lower the incline. So I'll set myself up. So I'm going to lock myself in. The goal is to have the insertion of my abdominals right down on my pelvis as stable as possible. And then I use the ab mat underneath my lumbar to allow a full separation between these 2 points here. So essentially the goal is to have as much lengthening occur in this position as possible. So essentially between my pubic bone and my sternum, these two positions are very, very far away in this position here. Now from here, my only goal, my sole goal, is to try and curl my sternum into my pubic bone. So I'm going to settle in. The hands can come in any comfortable position. Personally, I like to have them crossed over. And I'm going to exhale and crunch up to bring these 2 points closer into one another. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. So what you'll notice is that in this position here, we have full tension right from the very start, and I'm imagining I'm pushing the middle of my back into the apex or the peak of this pad. Pushing in tight. Rather than if I were to follow this up further, now this becomes a super easy motion again because I'm not changing the relative distance in this muscle group. It's only when I get to here and I start to lengthen these positions apart that I really start to recruit the rectus abdominis. And that is how you perform the lying ab crunch correctly.